And crazier things have happened than a turnaround in that early game. All on the line now. Third best of 5 in a row between these two teams. I love Sion into Ashe Braum because you dive into the Braum, he puts up the shield, tanks up your ult, and then you just get slowed by that passive. And so
turns me into a liar as he finishes off his Kraken Slayer.
Well, it's still first, it's just slightly beyond
well,
that. You're not quite live just yet. Be kind to yourself, Joe. It's been a long series for both these teams. Gonna have to spare ourselves some sympathy just yet. We're going to have to save our energy and our brains, I suppose, for later on. Dive coming in towards the Sion. He is probably dead.
No brain left, only engage. Zucker gonna be the target, and he will go down. Breed even allows it over to Tarzan. Everyone knows that Tarzan is the carry.
Now, well, remember, folks, if you are cross-mapping and you have grubs, you have the advantage. You kill towers quicker. LNG, yes, they get that time on bot side, but they're losing out in mid lane and in top lane at the same time. So LNG have said, all right, Scout, buddy, you're on the Corki, 14-game win streak in LPL playoffs, but giving the resources over to that Corki, is it going to be the same as giving him 2 turrets over in a fell swoop?
It's like a very rough game for LNG at this point, and I want you to kind of reiterate to me the win conditions for LNG, because it feels like, well, I'm going to have to hold that thought. Yes, I tried to open up a conversation. It's caused action. Crisp on the front line. He's tanky, but not tanky enough. And there's one for LNG already. Xiaohu caught and finished off. That's a shutdown for Scout. As Gala in a 1v1 with Light. He's not winning, but a swirl seed could change it. Volley hits onto
Flashes
three.
the volley.
Scout moves in, but can't quite finish the kill. And there we go. That's the answer. LNG, they find 2 kills. Yeah.
No, so Dragon comes up. We did say, hey, maybe the Herald will be put down as a counterweight. There's no contest, they don't have to use that. They still have the Herald to use somewhere. Maybe they just put it towards bot lane now. There's a chance that it goes towards that. We get ourselves a Mountain Dragon. You know what? That could really work out for LNG at some point. Zucker can ult away from this tower. He might have to. You don't really want... Yeah, this could be a bit of an issue. Just ult away. Don't get Braum stunned. Gets his way through that. Weibo do have the 5 grubs. Use that Herald to put it towards bot lane, and that'll be the last of the outer turrets taken. There's a goal into Xiaohu to even it up between him and Scout.
Not shooting them.
Not use them.
Weibo shot, I think, 1 arrow all game long. Just saving that as a tool should they need it. And there we go. Chunk onto Weiwei. Crisp happy to tank up the initial engage from Hung. And there's the arrow setting up onto Hung. Stun follows it up and a spear to finish the job. Breed diving into the mix to tank for his team, but flashes over the wall and survives. Weiwei chunked low. Drake up onto the map. This should be Weibo on soul point.
When we talked about the win conditions, this is what we highlighted. Weibo wants to just make sure the engage doesn't reach the backline, peel back and kill him. It's exactly what happens. Xiaohu wasn't there, Scout wasn't there, was a 4v4, but the important thing is the Ashe Braum was there. Such an obnoxious combo, and Hung can't escape from it as soon as he's brought himself in too deep. Weibo would be something you can kill this champion through. The extra damage comes through. It only leads to the 1 kill, but this is not the kind type of fight they want.
They can get through the Braum shield. We didn't see how it happened. But Chris, Aaron, is that... I feel like that would maybe be a bit too risky.
Oh, he just walked up and fired a Q and then walked into a Corki and died, I guess. Too far from his teammates, and Scout goes over the Valkyrie over the wall.
Is still on cooldown from that previous pick as well. LNG muscling their way into the river as the spears, the volleys, all flying on through. Plenty for LNG to have to dodge. Similar story the other way, though, now that Weibo have to try and face check into the river themselves. Zucker there to be that front line. This is where these AD carries have to come on through. LNG getting through this Drake, and I think it might just go without a contest. There's the Drake. Can they escape, though? TP coming up through his Weiwei, trying to get asleep, trying to keep his team alive. Crisp tanking up on that front line. Unbreakable. Insane value in the fight as Breed gets onto Scout as well. Zika trying to chase onto Light, but he can't find the 1v1 this time. Double kill for Light, and Weibo looks to Baron.
Weibo getting the kills again, but much like that last, this might work out for them, but, well, that might be a tough ask against Weibo, pushing in all lanes with the Baron buff buffing up the minions.
And part of the consequence there was that Breed actually finished
Weibo have themselves that Baron buff. How much can they get out of this, though? They did manage to take the bot lane in a turret. Gala has a Bloodthirster, so he's actually happy tanking the wave in. He gets to keep it away from turret. Now they go for the engage. Okay, it's onto Chris, though. That's not what you need.
It's not that tanky. He does get knocked up. Light looking to finish the job, and he'll do so. And now Zika locked up as well. What was that from LNG? Zika flashes to safety. Breathe on the other side of the wall. Will finish the job. Double kill for Light. I think that Red Buff finished the kill in the end. And Weibo has just been gifted the end of the game on a silver platter. Xiaohu pushing in the bot side while Weibo win a 4v5 elsewhere. LNG just lose their minds when it matters the most. After 5 games, after all this, that's how the series ends.
LNG in front of their home crowd might have just seen their frontline players completely forget what Braum Ash does as they walk into their dooms. Weibo, they find themselves the crack in the dam and the water keeps flowing.
I cannot believe this is how the series ends, but Weibo looking on the brink to make their way through the lower bracket. They get a second opportunity and they look towards Top Esports with glee in their eyes. Weibo take LNG down 5 full games.
These were the best highlights from today's LPL matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say okay. See you on the next one.